Let's see. Yeah, Broncos. I'm gonna be. I gotta be the whole team. Fuck you guys. I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'll put it as pro. Screw it. Alrighty. Alright. YouTube's being the game right now. What the fuck? YouTube. This is why sometimes I get pissed off about.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Romo's Cowboys going up against Manning's Broncos. Now we'll go down to Sports Authority Field at Mile High for this matchup.
Broncos, Cowboys, coming up on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And, Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
It's always a factor, Jim, when you have good weather. Now you can call anything you want and not worry about the elements disturbing your game plan. It's a complicated game. There's no doubt about it, but it's less complicated when you have good weather.
I personally wanted Cowboys and Patriots.
The Broncos ready here for the kickoff.
But like I said, let me know who you want to win. Like, I personally am a
Cowboys are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
The home team, you know. Let me know in the comments who you want to win and who you want to take home the fucking trophy. I personally am a Pats fan, but like I said, I think
this game is underway. And he's met head on right there at the 20. Coming onto the field, he came into the league undrafted out of Eastern Illinois University and has turned into one of the biggest stars in the game. Quarterback Tony Romo.
Tony Romo is, you know, like I always classify him this way. He's one of the closet. In other words, people don't notice how well he can throw the football. He can make them all. And he can do it in a lot of different positions. So he doesn't need perfect pass protection to be able to get the football down the field and make those connections. He's really had a
suck a dick. What do you want? No pills. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry guys about the interruption. I was turning to my dad for real quick.
All he needs to do to change everybody's perception is what? It's the hardest thing, win a Super Bowl. The Cowboys offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play.
There we go.
What happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 13. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Darren McFadden.
Oh, shit.
McFadden's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. The defense gets the sack.
Alright, 2nd down.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Let's go. The Cowboys snap it up at the 26. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
You dick.
Romo selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Dez Bryant.
I think he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Dez Bryant can catch the football. He can break tackles. He's so competitive. If you cover him, he can still beat you up and get the football. That's what you like to see from a wide receiver.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
McFadden's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 39. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. As we get a look at this defense, DeMarcus Ware, a player opposing offenses hate to have to face.
Oh, my gosh. And where is he going to line up? We've seen him line up outside. He lines up as an inside linebacker. You know, he drops back in pass coverage. But when he rushes the quarterback, one of the best in the league.
Romo's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Well, with his third ball early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Coming to the line at the 39. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
What? Oh, you fat fucking asshole. Fine now. Why? When do you want me to shut it off? Yeah, when? In 5, 10 minutes? Alright. I'm back, guys. For fuck's sakes. Please give me a fucking break.
Gun Romo. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
Bryant's got a pair of grippers, and of course by that I mean hands. They are big, they are strong, and you need those to make that one-handed catch.
First down following the long play. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. Danny Trevathan gets to the quarterback. The Broncos defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early, get some self-doubt into the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt, going like, man, this might be a long day, and I think it will be.
Loss of 5 on the play. Escobar with the reception.
The Broncos defense, they really understand situational football. They know they're in the red zone. You can't give up plays. That time they give up the completion, but they rally to the football and keep the play to no gain.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 8. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
No doubt about it. Puts 3 on the board. And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. He's taken teams from Indianapolis and Denver to the Super Bowl. He's quarterback Peyton Manning.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, you're going against Peyton Manning. It's all about disguise. Can you fool him? And it's very hard to do. Can you wait till there's 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock before you show what your defense is going to do so he doesn't have time to react?
Manning's got it in the gun. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Fucker.
This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback, as well as opening up some running lanes. 2nd down coming up. The Cowboys load up the box.
Oh my fucking Lord.
Going with the 46 defense.
I forgot the fucking
10.
play.
Peyton Manning looking down the field.
Aha!
Demaryius Thomas is turning into one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He can do a little bit of everything, but what he can do extremely well is run fast. What a catch on that deep throw.
First down here. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Out of the shotgun formation. Over the middle and incomplete that time. This defensive lineup boasts one of the best defensive ends in the game in Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy is always in terrific shape. That's why he can hustle from the first play of the first quarter all the way to the last play of the game. Really good outside presence from Greg Hardy.
2nd down after the incompletion. Manning uncorks a long pass. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, when it's third long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
Nice.
2 tight ends on the field here. 3rd down and 10. With the contact, the ball comes out.
What did their defensive coordinators say to us on Friday, Phil? Something like 3rd down is where we need to win this football game. He's got to be pleased with what he's seen so far.
Absolutely, they love it. 3rd down defense is what it's all about in the NFL, and the defense came through that time with a nice stop.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. The Cowboys have put their quarterback in some really tough positions today. Romo's tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there.
What, asshole? Just because you pissed me off, I'm fucking doing this on easy for a couple minutes. Fucking dickhead. Piss me the fuck off right now. All the fucking time. Every time I put on fucking pro, they fucking do this shit.
1st down at the 40. Heaving it down the field, but it's incomplete.
They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
And they are in on McFadden.
McFadden's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
And he's going to be dropped with a sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
I'm scared.
Sanders has got it on the return. Gains 18.
Sanders is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, Barry, that's the answer.
The Broncos look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
And Daniels has got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Green's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. 1st and 10. Anderson's got it on the toss. On his way. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
I told you were fucking me. I'm gonna fuck with you. Now we can put it back on pro. Dickhead.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL. But not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
The Cowboys return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 7-3. He's got a chance to return this one. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Broncos have been all about defense here of late. 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by him, just stopping the offense so quick. And it looked, every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Looking long. And there's a great catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
Tony Romo has as good mechanics as anybody in the National Football League playing the quarterback position. We saw it all that time on the long throw down the field.
First down at the 35. McFadden's tackled down after a gain of 2.
McFadden's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
This will be second down. Dropping back 3 to Williams.
Oh, please fuck this up, please.
On the way, third down.
Whoever wins this faces a fucking Pats.
Romo's back in shotgun formation. Beasley has the grab. Has space.
No, you don't.
Marshall's there to take him down.
Nothing like throwing a short pass and watching it turn into a long gain. Good job that time by the quarterback finding the open guy.
This play set up by the long gainer. Quick drop back. Got a flag.
Hey, what do you mean flag?
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
That's a timeout by the D. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Coming up to the line at the 7. Second and goal from the 6. Romo, touchdown, Cowboys.
Offside, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Cowboys for the point after. It's good. The Broncos set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 10-7. Bolden's going to start his return. Twist away from the hit. Bolden's taken down at the 25. The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Pass is intercepted.
Oh my fucking.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Cowboys heading back onto the field on offense.
What? Lord. It sucks.
Drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work. McFadden's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Cowboys snap it at the 31. McFadden has it out of the eye. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by hauling in that pass.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Jason Witten with the grab. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Cowboys offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
And the give to Darren McFadden. Into the end zone for the score. That touchdown has them sitting pretty as the first quarter winds to a close.
Wow, you know, something sitting pretty, something I've never done, but, you know, I do the best I can. That's all I can do, Jim. But, hey, the offense, the team, they're so sharp. What a job by them so far, and they got a nice lead here.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call. The defense, they took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Thomas has got the catch and the first.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. When it's zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning out of the gun. The defense had that one covered.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
But you asshole for that fucking hell.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Manning finds Thomas.
The Broncos do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
This is third down.
that is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Manning from the gun. Very nearly intercepted.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Broncos have it at the 39. Going deep. Could have been intercepted.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league would run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
The Broncos have it at the 39. Manning's taking off to Daniels. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. The Broncos have it at the 34. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
The Cowboys offense came out punching. Will this defense ever counter-punch, Phil?
I think it's about time the defense tries something differently, Jim. Hey, look, this offense is good. They're playing well, but they're not great, and they're not unstoppable. So change what you do on the defensive side and turn this tide.
Second down.
This shit? No.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Keep chugging along. And Ward's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Cowboys running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Ball's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Whit's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Wilson's there to make the stop. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first quarter comes to a close here in Denver, Colorado. The Broncos on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They did.
Oh, I want to fucking strong.
Execution from the offensive players. The Broncos coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Peyton Manning
under center.
2nd and 3. Sanders has got the catch on the touch throw. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Manning's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
First down at the 47.
Down the field. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Cowboys lined up in the nickel.
Anderson's got it on the handoff.
He's taken down at the 47.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
3rd down. Manning's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Almost intercepted.
This is bullshit. This fucking whole game is bullshit.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Intercepted.
Dude.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
First down at the 26. Here's the handoff to Darren McFadden.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 5 on the play. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Cowboys from the 22.
And it's swatted away.
When it's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down.
The Cowboys will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Romo's going to take it from the gun. Witten's got it. First down. That's his 4th catch of the day. The Cowboys are up right now, Phil. That's at least partly due to the play of their quarterback. Romo's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
And they are in on McFadden. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
McFadden's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Trevathan that time on the tackle. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
Beasley's got it, and a first.
know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Romo's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Cowboys have it at the 39. McFadden, left side.
McFadden's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second down and 9. He'll get it again. And that's a 2-yard gain. The Cowboys have leaned on the ground game to this point, and it's been big for them. McFadden's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
3rd down and 6. Beasley with the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down at the 26. They run the counter play.
McFadden's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go.
Alright guys, end of my live stream. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I need to get some fucking rest for this fucking shit, 'cause it's stressful as all hell. But I'll see you in the next video. Please stay safe.